A book made of khadi paper, and it's just beautiful Indian cotton. It's lovely to work on, and it's great for mixed media. This kind of collage, it's to me very attractive to look at, and I love making it. Very personal. It's full of personal meaning. So when I look at this, I can acknowledge lots of parts of me. For example, this up here, this represents my grandmother, and I've got the words "you are not alone" with a heart, and that's very meaningful to me, and it reminds my inner child really that I'm not alone. She loved flowers, I love flowers, and they're not just flowers though, because they also symbolise myself and my two sisters. So that little area there is a really important, soothing space for me. The birds, I've got another one down here, if you can see that there. So these birds here and those two birds there, they feel very important to me. They keep popping up in my art, and they represent freedom. Freedom to just up and off whenever I need to or want to. What else can I share with you from here? This also feels like me and my two sisters, and there's those flowers again. They seem to be really important to keep them together. I've got this angel here with a dove or some kind of bird, and I've added some angel wings to her. She seems to be offering up some kind of something towards me, and this is a me that is from my sort of 20s really. Quite a, I don't know if you can see that, quite a sort of stiff looking, I'm trying to think of the words really that describe that me. Very responsible, very solid, very able, capable, willing, but not a very real me, because that was a me that I adapted and became. It's really important though to remember that part of me, because sometimes I can get to that kind of way of being again, and then I remember it's okay, I don't have to be like that. Life can be easier, more relaxed. I'm just going to make a start on a new page, and I'm going to work on this page here, and I've got this is my tin, a lovely tin, these gorgeous foxes. I'm going to have a look through here, because I've often got bits and pieces that I really love in here, and just pull out some things that just feel good to me somehow. Lovely start, it feels nice. You may go over the top of them so they'll disappear, and that's just how it is. Some things maybe need to be kept hidden. I feel like I want to brighten it up. It feels important. Like it's pretty dark up there. So if I was writing in my journal, I would probably make a note about that, the darkness up at the top, that I want to warm it up with some pinks, pink daisies. Oops, a daisy. Oh well, maybe you're supposed to be up there. I'm just going to leave it. Kind of join them together somehow, like these flowers bring these two figures together. If it feels important, my advice is to persist. I'm going to use some ink. This is one of the FW inks. kind of a turquoisey blue. Feels like the moon is watching over what's happening here between the old self and the 8-year-old self, shining a light maybe onto their relationship, making sure they definitely see each other. Yeah, liking it. Feeling very relaxed and very relaxed and quite meditative. And I hope that this has given you a taste of just what's possible when we begin to collage. So as you can hear and see, we don't really need an awful lot in order to create our own collage. We need something to work on. For example, this is the Cardi paper. That's Khadi, Cardi paper. This is a notebook that I actually bought this from Paper Chase, but you can buy these online, and you can also buy sheets, individual sheets of Cardi paper. Lovely to work on. You could also use, this is a canvas. I don't know if you can, probably won't be able to get all of this in because I've got the video sitting quite closely. It worked really well and I loved creating it. A lovely journal or notebook, any of your thoughts and feelings that come up, any stories that emerge, any insights that you have as you create. And if you share in the group, I can help you with some of that if you would like that. Bits and pieces that you've gathered up from wrapping paper, ribbons, buttons, some gel medium or PVA glue, a couple of Posca pens or gel pens, just colours that suit you, 2 or 3 acrylic paints. I've chosen purple and magenta and teal because they came up quite a lot in here. An old roasting dish or something to put paints in, and a couple of brushes, maybe a fine paintbrush. Other than that, really you don't need an awful lot else. And it is a really, really enjoyable, insightful, exciting experience